Hi, I'm Frank with Stella Volta, and we've got the Pytes eBox 48100R here today. You can find this in our store. The SKU is E-box-48100R. It's on stellavolta.com. If you have any questions, you can give us a call at 713-869-4656. This is a 5.12 kilowatt LiFePO battery, LiFePO 4, which is lithium phosphate 4. And that's considered one of the safest type of lithium battery in the industry. The battery has a nominal capacity of 100 amp hours, and it has a maximum continuous charge and discharge rate of 50 amps. It comes with a 10-year warranty or 6,000 cycles. So I'm going to not speak so much about the specifications because you can get that on the spec sheet, which is on the product page in our store. What I want to show you some of the cool features about the battery. So as you can see, it's got these handles. It's a rack mount battery system. It's got these handles where you can pull it out of your rack or insert it into your rack. On the side here, you also have handles. So this allows you to carry around the battery or help you while you're inserting it into your rack, and you have the same on the other side. And these are your cables. So this is these are amphenol connections, and these are your ground lug connections to your inverter. They also have these cables here, which come in, they're not really red, they're orange, so they're orange and black, and it's amphenol to amphenol. And these are used when you're connecting one battery to another. So you would just take one of these caps off, connect your amphenol connection, just like so. And then you would do the same with the negative line, just like so when connecting it to your other battery. If you're disconnecting these cables, they have little buttons. The amphenol portion has a little button on the side here, just like that. So if you try to remove this, it's not going to come off. But if you press the little button right here, it comes off. So if we're connecting the battery, making the connection directly to the inverter, we'll connect our red or orange cable, and then our black cable. And we're using the Solarc 15K as an example. So you take your lug on the negative cable and connect it right over here to your battery negative. These are your battery negative terminals on the Solarc. And then you take your positive lug and connect it to battery positive on the Solarc. This is your communication cable. This is an RJ45 jack, and you connect this into the CAN connection right here, just like so. Then connect the other side into the battery CAN bus connection on the Solarc. It also has some dip switches, and you would set those according to the instructions in the user manual. Now, to mount these, you can stack these on a racking system, and you would use something like the Pytes R bracket. And when you get the R bracket, let's just go ahead and see what's inside. So some top foam, and then there's an instruction manual right on top, and it tells you, there is some assembly that's required to put the R bracket together, and you can find that in our store on stellavolta.com. I think the SKU for that is R bracket as well. So we're not going to assemble that here today, but I'll give you an idea of what's inside the box. It looks like, I don't know if you can see that. there's your R bracket packed inside. So it's shrink wrapped, so we're not going to take it out and assemble it, but it's pretty easy to assemble. And the way you attach, you stack these R brackets high, and you can attach them to each other when they're stacked using the screws that are included with the R bracket. So remember, before powering on your battery, you can see the on-off switch here, and powering on your inverter and commissioning your system, make sure everything's off. Make sure your inverter's off, all your switches on your breaker panel that are relative to this system are off, your battery's off. Once you're ready to commission your system, then you can start turning things on. Otherwise, you may damage some of the components if trying to connect while the components are on. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to give us a call. We provide pre-purchase and post-purchase support. If we can't answer your questions, we'll work with you and the manufacturer to have your questions answered. We look forward to seeing you in our store. Remember, it's on stellavolta.com. Come and see us.